Welcome back to the Amateur Shit Talkers, everyone. Joining us on the couch today, over to the left, we have your
co-host, Ben Rask.
And in the middle, who have we got?
We've got Aydan.
And who the fuck's Aydan?
G'day, guys. My name's Aydan. For some of you that don't know, I am actually these two boys right here, both of their adopted fathers, because I'm old enough to be. And
It's me.
Mom.
I'm a singer from quite a way away, as I live down close to near Melbourne compared to you
Hey,
boys.
nah, that's where we're based, bro. Melbourne.
That's why we saw him rock
yeah.
up and he's holding Calais and we're like,
Are you
do you
from
know where
here?
you are?
Yeah.
Bit out of place coming down to Broadford, aren't you?
Very, very much out of place coming down here. I
To
feel
the
like.
studio. Yeah.
Yeah, to the
To
studio. But
the
you know what?
studio, exactly.
I stepped
yeah.
into the studio and I felt right at home.
That's it.
Felt
And
safe,
that's what
didn't
it's
you?
designed
I
to
felt
be.
so safe.
Because you actually had, you and the episode before you, Benny Greggs,
Benny Greggs.
we had you guys in when we first got the
We
episode
did.
set up, and we had a bit of... Tell you what, we can't release those
I'll tell you
episodes,
what.
can we?
I'll tell you what.
Unreleasable footage.
Yeah, that footage is not coming out.
And it never will.
To the Patreon.
And people
Yeah.
know that it's out there now, but
Unless
they're
you
never
sign
gonna
up to
get
the
it out of us.
Patreon, guys, then we might. Yeah, so we actually shot like the very first one, the unaired.
Oh, that was
episode.
completely unaired. Episode -1.
Totally, always going to be unaired, unhinged, unfiltered, unprofessional. Just all of the uns.
Completely.
Like we could ruin, we could cancel it.
Everyone on this couch right now would could
Yeah.
go
Could
to
go to
prison.
jail, probably.
Oh, I could play it.
You probably could for what happened on that couch. But you know what?
Oh, that's a horrible note.
You know what?
That's painted a bad picture.
We move.
We move.
Yeah.
Anyways, actually about you,
Yeah.
what do you do? What's your job, I guess?
Well, my job is basically I sing and I perform and I post social content. So
An influencer.
I'm a bit of a
Yeah.
musical influencer, if you will. So it's like, so it's not the worst life.
How'd that start out for you in terms of day one?
Day
Day
one.
one music.
Right. Well, it was. I want to say maybe like March 14th, probably like 2003, and I.
Is that really? Is that
No, that's
Oh my
goes
God,
live.
there's
No.
no way.
Like, what?
No
No.
chance.
No, no.
I don't even reckon we'd remember this day of us releasing our first episode, mind you. Like we're filming
Probably
this
not.
the day of the release. So
Yeah, we actually... Yeah, why not? We'll throw that in there. About
Yeah,
a bit
throw
of
that in.
timestamp. About 40 minutes ago, we released episode 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, when you're hearing this, that might have been a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
because this might be, or will be, episode 3.
Oh, shit!
Ho ho! We're racking them up now, aren't we, fellas?
We're 3 down.
All right. So back to Aydan.
Yeah. Anyway.
Aydan.
We'll kick it off with an easier question. I think.
Yeah.
I think I saw you on The Voice, didn't I?
I think you might have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when was that?
That was back in 2018.
I think that was definitely a good start to your music career. Wasn't
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
mate. Yeah, definitely. That was a good start to my adult. I would say, I wasn't
Yeah.
even an adult. I was actually.
Yeah, you
your
didn't
voice
look
says-
like
I was
one,
only.
I'll tell you.
I was 17 at that point. I wasn't even an adult. But everything before that, I was literally like a kid. I was like 12. I was 13. I was 15. I was never kind of old enough to be taken seriously. And then when I got to The Voice, people kind of started taking it more seriously because they saw more than just a literal child on stage.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, man, I had a great time. I got down to the grand final. So I was the last one on my coach's team, which was good fun. So it was like a very long process. It was like
Who was your coach as well?
Oh man, this is a good one. My coach was Mr. Joe Jonas of the Jonas Brothers.
Fuck yeah. Oh,
would've-
Camp
that
Rock,
would've been-
bro. That shit
yeah.
slapped.
Man, I can't tell ya, ridiculous. I think probably the coolest guest judge The Voice has had ever. I mean, they've had Ricky Martin and stuff, which is pretty cool. But
Yeah.
for someone
but
of
Joe Jonas.
for our generation, I think Ricky Martin's kind of our
He's
parents.
pushed out of there. A bit.
Yeah, mate, he's dated if you ask me. So Joe Jonas, right in that,
Yeah, that's
right
it.
in that pocket. So yeah, I had many conversations with him about Camp Rock. Just telling him that it was my childhood, and him just being like, "Oh yeah, man, cool." I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Was he
Fuck, I wouldn't
was he
know.
cool backstage sort of thing?
Man, he was actually really cool. Do you want to know what it is? It's they tell you that they're coaches, right? And they are, but you don't spend as much time with them as obviously the TV would make it seem. But because obviously I got kind of pretty far down the line of spending time with him. At the start, there's I think maybe 12 people on his team, like 12 people on every team. So there's a lot of people. But down the end, like, yeah, we were going out for dinners, and like I went bowling one time with Joe Jonas and Delta Goodrum.
What?
Bullshit.
Bowling, yeah. Great. Like literally we went bowling.
Did they
together.
suck? Were they good?
Joe was really good. It was really weird. It's like, what do rich people just like bowl and shit? I don't know. But he was
Was
like,
it like a private bowling?
no, it was public. Like people were coming up to him and shit. Like
Epping Ozpin.
That's crazy.
this, yeah, man. We went out to like this super like, the dinner he took us to was super exclusive. It was like a really private underground like kind of Asian fusion cuisine restaurant that was like you can just tell it like it just smelled rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was full of like
Bougie.
people that like you know didn't want to be seen there. They were all in sunglasses and like big watches and big rings and suits. And I was like, holy shit!
You fit right in, didn't you?
I fit
That's
right
when
in,
the
mate.
career started.
I was wearing like a bright yellow bomber jacket. And
Yeah, I
like,
reckon I remember like watching one of the videos. I feel like
You had a bit of a side part going then as well, didn't you?
I did. It was a big. It wasn't
That
a
was
little one.
rocking.
It was
It was
like
a big
it was
side
like
part.
yours, but it came down to like here on
Yeah,
both
okay.
sides. It was like a big.
Oh, it was the middle part.
Oh, like it was kinda-
Whatever you wanted at the
It was
time,
whatever I
sort of
wanted at
thing.
the time. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll wake up and be like, you know what, fuck it, middle part. But then other times, yeah, I just swoosh it all over to one. It was a rough time.
Like feeling cute today, feeling badass today.
Feeling
kinda.
cute, gonna swoosh it all over.
Yeah.
Feeling not myself, like gonna keep a middle. It was a rough time, 2018 for me, man. Like,
Something we were watching one of your battles, I think it was.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really familiar with the voice.
Yep,
It was
yep,
one of
yep.
your battles. And
was it the one where there was the girl or the two boys?
The
I
girl,
think the
is
girl.
Okay,
That's
so
the
yeah,
one that went like
Yeah, that was
quite viral.
the battle. Yeah. So the girl that I battled, her name's Maddie. We actually just put a cover out recently, which is cool. Kind of kickstarting the YouTube back. But we had a good time. It was good fun, that show. Like they kind of pitted us against each other, but they also kind of painted out like a little romance between the two of us.
Yeah,
which
didn't
is
people
very-
like ship you?
Yeah,
Like, that's what it was called.
look, man, that's why the video went so viral. Everyone just like shipped.
How
us.
many views? Like for people that don't know, how many views did it actually get on?
I think it's got like, I'll say, I'm just rounding, but I'm pretty sure it's like around 30 million views on YouTube.
Fuck,
Which is like, yeah, it was like,
that's a lot. That's a lot of
it's
people.
a lot of people,
bro.
man. It's
That's
crazy.
a lot of people.
But at the time, it's super weird to think back because we were both like 17, and they were just like The Voice were just capitalizing on our like
Young love.
sex appeal. Like, it
Yeah,
was,
literally.
they had us like, you know, doing these dance moves that kind of like resembled, kind of.
Yeah, really.
Not,
Yeah,
not very,
it was very intimate.
not very PG things. Like it was quite intimate, and we were both kind of 17. So at the time, we're just like, you know, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
it's cute. People will like it. But yeah, looking back, it's like, damn, that's kind of like, it's kind of weird. But hey, people like it. Like we, you know, it got some good views. People seem to resonate. People still ship us to this day. And no, we never worked together, never been together. So can't give the people what they want.
I
Unfortunately.
bet she's missing out.
Oh, mate, like you wouldn't believe. I'm a hoot.
You're a hoot.
I'm a hoot. I'm two hoots.
I like that. Did you guys ever watch Giggle and Hoot? Was that
I
played-
watched Giggle and Hoot.
Giggle
Hell
and
yeah.
Hoot was a grouse show.
Mate.
Oh, I got a bit sick of it, I must admit.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I love Giggle and Hoot.
And I tell you what, I hated them shows. Like, I used to hate staying home from school if I was sick because it was all those educational TV
Nah,
shows. I'm like,
right.
nah.
See,
But you had
I was
Nickelodeon, you rich
bougie.
piece
I
of
was,
shit.
I was,
Oh, you're an ABC3.
Yeah, I was an
I was
ABC3
Disney
kid.
Channel. I was
Yeah.
Fox. Like, I was Foxtel
Foxtel.
completely.
Me too, mate.
Like, Charlie and Lola, bro. Pink Milk, that shit slapped.
Mate, you know what I
I
didn't
did
know?
love Charlie and Lola. I saw Charlie and Lola.
You know,
Yeah, I did.
Charlie's a dude. I swear Charlie was a girl.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
When I was growing up,
No
I
way. You thought that?
Bruh, I'm telling you, I thought Charlie was a girl. Like,
No way. That is no.
No chance.
I am
As
telling
if you can. No way.
Matt, I know that you're going to edit this, so just put a photo of, get Charlie up on the screen. Bro, I'm telling you, I swear.
This will be an Instagram reel and a
Yeah.
TikTok. People will be looking at you.
I
They'll
swear.
pause it.
I'm
They
gonna-
will pause it on the photo.
I'll put it-
and
I'll
they
put
will
it, yeah.
say, "What the fuck's this guy
Charlie,
going on
I
about?"
swear Charlie was a girl. And,
No
and then
way.
I realized, I was like, damn, the boy's got her
No
wearing
way.
blue and shit. Like,
Yeah.
and then I
That's
realized,
atrocious.
mate, I don't know what to tell you.
You're a silly little bugger, you are.
That's wrong.
Anyway, so that's obviously why you're in your singing career.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Not
obviously-
Charlie and Lola,
Yeah.
the voice.
But obviously, I heard, well, like, the first time we had you guys in,
Mhm.
I mean, it was an awfully long story. Like, I couldn't bear listening to it. Any of that. No, but
Yeah.
you started out, like, you used to go to, what, LA?
Yeah, you just go to LA.
I did.
What was up with that?
Well, I'll tell you what was up with that.
Okay.
When I,
Just not too long, but
yeah, I'll keep it abbreviated. when I was 15, I was basically working with like a producer over there that was just kind of like helping me build and grow and stuff and become a better performer. So I'd go over to the States, we'd record a couple of covers and chuck them up on YouTube. We'd do some live performance training and like endurance training and this and that. Like, and yeah, I was uploading the videos, and they would actually this was before like viral was kind of like a thing, because this was like 2014, 15. This was only YouTube virality, like the only kind. No, like Instagram wasn't really that big and none of that shit. So it was just YouTube.
It was probably still that old Instagram icon.
It was,
too.
It was like the
that.
first Instagram icon. No
That's
reels.
sick.
You could only post 15-second videos on Instagram. Nothing longer. So like this was a long time ago.
It's crazy.
Yeah, right.
So I used to go over there, and it actually helped me a lot. His name was Stevie Ben Susan, so might send this to him.
Stevie Ben Susan.
Yeah, send it to
Stevie
him.
B, yeah.
Yeah, send it
So
to him.
it was a good... Mate, I'm trying to get you some international hookups here, right? No, but we had a good time, and it actually really helped me a lot. I grew a lot in those trips and those videos, and those videos are still on YouTube, embarrassing the shit out of me every day. So
search him
Aydan,
up.
all capitals
Feel free to go watch 'em.
AYDAN, just like in the
Is it just that? or
episode
is
title.
Yeah, it's just Aydan.
Yeah, it's just
isn't it?
Aydan.
yeah, it's just Aydan. I mean, like it kind
There's
of...
Aydan_music on Instagram.
No, not
isn't it?
anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh.
I've changed it to It's Aydan. No,
I
underscores,
did
no
see that.
nothing. Yep.
I did see that. It's
Aydan.
Aydan. Is that's on Instagram?
That's on
that
Instagram.
You will
trademarked
notice
or
the
what?
blue tick next to it.
Oh, you will, and that was pre-purchasing. I got that. I earned it. Okay, I didn't buy it. I promise.
Oh, can you
Wait.
buy it?
You can buy it now. Yeah.
Oh shit, bro! We're gonna be
Amateur
verified
shit talk
tomorrow.
is verified in the morning.
Can you actually just buy the tick?
It's
No,
not.
I actually did hear about that.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's not the tick you buy. Like they're calling it like verified, but they're verifying you as like a real person. Do you know what I mean? Like you get the tick because
Oh, it's not a blue tick though, is it? It's a white tick, I think.
I don't know.
I reckon I've seen people with a white tick, and that's like the bought thing.
It could be. I actually haven't really seen it that much, but that's what people are saying. You know, like it just verifies that you're a real person. You're not like a fake account or something.
Yeah.
You can like verify yourself. So the verification tick. If it's not blue, then I guess
Yeah, right.
But if it is blue,
I'll have to do
then,
my research on that one.
mate, because
We might be verified by the morning.
you could be verified the day
knows?
after the first video came, the first episode came out, and it's
Who
all
knows?
Yeah, shit.
We've got it up on the TV right now. So
Yeah, just
keep
looking at your
standing.
TV.
It
The
looks
TV in
pretty.
the studio.
We're very proud of ourselves.
Looks beautiful, mate.
We're chuffed.
I tell you what, the saturation in that is a bit off on my TV.
That's-
yeah,
yeah,
your
it's
TV
that's
is
just a TV.
scuffed, bro.
Oh well. Hey, it's a
does me
TV
wrong.
nonetheless, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's all that
And
matters.
going back to the voice, like,
Yeah.
what was like the after effect of it? What was like the domino effect that happened to you in your career post voice?
Mate, honestly, this was I want to say my year of The Voice was probably like one of the last really influential years. Like I grew, I think from 7,000 to about 80,000 followers just from bro. The night of my blind, I went from 7,000 to 10,000 followers. I got 3,000 followers the night of my blind audition.
Jesus.
Like it was a really influential year, the year that I was on it, and it was like super lucky that just happened to be. But man, after The Voice, I put a show out on sale, like pretty much straight after the show finished in about July. I played Melbourne in August, and we played Billboards, which is like the club in the city. And
Wait, how old were you? Were you 18 then?
Oh. No, I actually wasn't. But because
Really?
when you play it as a band room, we played it at like 4 p.m. So like, or like 5 p.m. or
Oh,
something. So
okay, yeah.
It's not like an over 18 venue until
Yeah.
it becomes a nightclub. It was just a band room at that point. So yeah, we played it. We sold it out. It was like 1,000 tickets. We sold out the meet and greet tickets, like 200 meet and greet tickets in 20 minutes when I put them on sale. Like
Jesus.
the voice kind of hype was crazy at
Maybe
the time.
we'll go
Like,
on The Voice as podcasters.
yeah, as podcasters, they can just hear how amazing our voices are. Like,
That's it, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I can't pull it off.
That's your normal voice. You put on that other voice, don't you? Your normal voice is that one.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
You just don't want to sound so manly, don't you?
Nah.
Yeah,
Mr.
why not?
President.
it's crazy.
You haven't heard that? You wouldn't
We
have
had-
heard that yet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Mr.
funny one.
Mr. President.
Oh, no, we'll tell you about it afterwards. People who have listened to
Alright.
the first episode, we have Mr. President over here.
All right.
Piss off.
Yeah, I was actually driving while these two dropped this episode, so I unfortunately haven't listened to it yet, but did comment on the reel of the promo. So I think that
That's just about enough then, isn't it?
yeah, that's about it. I probably won't listen to it, to be fair. But
And
And this video is never going to air then.
yeah, and this episode is over. Thank you guys for watching.
just jumping away from the episode real quick, guys. I just wanted to remind you guys about our socials.
Now, look, you don't have to follow them. Like, I get it's up to you, and it doesn't really affect you if you do. Sort of helps us out a
Helps
little
us
bit.
out a bunch.
Yeah, it does help us out a bunch actually. But you don't have to follow him, but we would highly advise that you did. But you don't have to. But it'd be really cool if you did. So like, Ben, where can they find him?
You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Amateur Shit
Spotify as well.
Talkers, Spotify
A lot of you
as
guys
well.
listening to on now.
And if you want to find them in one place, you can see it in our Insta bio.
Now Linktree. So without further ado, let's jump back into the episode. Over time, like your whole lifetime,
Yep.
biggest all-time flex.
Oh, man.
Probably going bowling with Joe.
I mean, look, I did kind of reveal it. Going bowling with Joe Jonas is a big one. But one, all right, so I it doesn't really count anymore. I had his phone number because he's a celebrity. They change it all the time. So I have his disconnected
Oh, do
phone
they?
number.
Oh,
Yeah.
bullshit.
Because people find
Yeah,
it.
people
Like,
find
obviously,
it
they give it to
non-stop.
someone like me. And, like, if I wasn't such a good bloke, I'd give it out. I'd charge people for it. And then,
Yeah.
then your number gets out. So celebrities change it all the time. So I have his disconnected phone number. I have his email, which he's still in use email, which is great. That's
Just like, hey Joe, just checking up.
Yeah, mate.
How you
just-
doing, man?
What's going on?
Just maybe give him a quick email, just saying,
Hey, man,
look,
if
mate,
you-
I was on this podcast. I mentioned you a couple of times. Maybe you want to listen.
maybe you want to have a little listen. It's only 40
You got to
minutes.
jump on. It's all right.
I know you probably missed me, so yeah. No, I'm actually when I start putting my music out again, I am gonna email him and be like, hey mate, if you guys ever need an opener to fly into Las Vegas and play for you guys, just let me know. Because
Dude, actually,
I mean, like
You might as
yeah,
well.
I mean, fuck yeah, I would
you
ask,
miss every shot you don't take.
100%.
Yeah, exactly
bro.
right. He
That's-
could
that's
turn
it.
around and be like, "Fuck yeah, I remember that kid."
Exactly.
We'll do
Or mate, he could not answer, but you know what?
Doesn't matter. He's not going to answer if you don't send the email, isn't
Exactly. 100%. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, I feel like that's the biggest flex that would resonate with people. Like, I have big flexes that I,
Yeah.
kind of like myself, just on personal things that I like.
Yeah.
Like, people following me or like NBA players will like sometimes see that I have a tick and like follow me back because they'll think that I'm some kind of like someone,
Yeah.
and I'll
Wait,
follow.
actually?
Yeah. Well, like just the other day, actually, the what's it
Kawhi
called?
Leonard followed you.
No, do you know who followed me? Andre Drummond followed me.
he? Oh, really?
Bullshit.
Dead ass. And this was literally,
Fuck.
I followed him. He followed me back, and then like a couple weeks later, he left the Nets because I follow the Nets.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a big
And-
Nets fan.
Yeah, I follow the Nets, and then he dips like right after he followed me. Or like NBA Australia.
So I
followed me the
unfollowed
other
him
day.
because he hates bigger than him.
I did. Yeah, 100%. Unfollowed him. 'Cause,
Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes, isn't it?
it's a cruel
Assert your
world.
dominance.
It's a tough
kind of thing.
life.
It's a hard life, and sometimes you just
Oh, well,
gotta
shit
teach these
happens.
guys.
Like
You
if
just
you're gonna
gotta
piss
move
like
on.
a puppy, stay on the porch, let the big dogs eat. That kind of thing.
Exactly. That's the one, man.
Nah.
So
What-
Joe's probably the biggest flex, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
Do people like come up and ask you for photos and shit?
They do. I mean, like,
Really?
yeah, they definitely still do. Obviously, it happens less now than it did right after The Voice because
Yeah.
I look very different and like.
Well, I didn't know. Like I watched that season of The Voice. I didn't know who the fuck you were. I'm like,
Man, I'm telling you, because like at that time, obviously people remember, but man, it's been 5 years, so I don't expect people to. But
When was the last time someone asked you for a photo?
oh, just the other day.
well, yeah, well, because I play in Melbourne, we
Graceland?
got this place called Graceland in
Oh yeah,
Docklands,
true. You
which
play Graceland all
Some
the
of you
time.
guys may know about. I play Graceland quite a lot with my band because we've got a good relationship with those guys over there. And yeah, every time after I come off stage and people kind of start dancing and that, and they're all having a good night, so I'll come off stage and people will be like, "Oh, I remember you from The Voice," because I always drop little The Voice hints. I'll be like, "Oh, I sang this on The Voice a couple of years ago," and people go, "Oh, I bet you, like, I remember that guy
Yeah.
named Aydan, that kid Aydan. I bet you that's him." So yeah, low key was on like Sunday. What day is it today? Thursday. So I took photos with some fans on Sunday.
That's pretty cool.
4 days ago.
Lovely. I
Mate,
mean,
Does this count as us taking a photo with you?
Well, yeah, I guess.
It's like when was the
Yeah,
last time you, like someone asked you tomorrow when was the last time you took oh it's actually yesterday.
Actually, yesterday, yeah,
It's
I
actually
too random.
did some charity work for some guys that wanted me on their podcast.
All right. Looping straight away from that.
Straight away from that,
Got like so when you came in on this unaired, unreleased episode,
I came
you
up
you had a great idea, and this is why we're running it in this episode because it's
Yeah.
so funny.
with, yep.
Basically, I'm the host of this game show.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it.
Greek god or STI?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I have-
simply because we thought of this game show because Aydan thought of this game show
Because I think
because
someone-
they just sound so similar.
yeah, there's some of them like you can't tell. Is it
Yeah.
a Greek god or
we
is
were,
it an
talking,
STI?
we were talking about Sisyphus, the guy that pushes the rock up the hill.
Yeah,
and then
and
there's
someone
also
got
like
syphilis.
Syphilis, yeah. And
Someone
I
got confused.
said the wrong one. And
I've got the answers off my phone.
I was like, mate, STI or Greek god, no one knows. So
All right.
we're going to play it. And
Well, okay, I'm going to start us off, all
here
right?
we go. Yeah.
Cancroid.
Cancroid.
STI.
That's got to be,
Cancroid.
you know what? The oid is throwing me. The oid doesn't sound
Yeah.
Greek. I'm going to say like hemorrhoids and shit, like
All right.
STI.
You're correct. It's an STI.
Yeah.
Coming
Put the
up
sound
next,
effect on.
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus.
I think that's an STI as well.
Yeah.
I'm going Greek god, Hestus.
Ben's locked in STI.
Yeah.
It is a Greek god.
Of course it is.
Hey.
Hestus.
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus.
I guess the spelling does look a bit like.
It looks a bit Greek.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
lock in. Next question, I'll lock in Greek god.
Yeah, we can see.
Hades.
Hades.
I don't know how to say his name.
Hades.
Mate,
Hades.
It's Hades.
Hades. I've
Did,
never
did
read
you
it
not?
before.
Did you not read Percy Jackson?
No.
Hades is the god of the
Hades.
underworld, isn't he? The god of the god of.
Yeah. I think so.
Hades is like the devil.
All right.
almost, kind of,
Hades. STI or Greek god?
I think he might be a Greek god. I reckon.
Greek god.
I don't know who Hades is. I don't know who Hades is.
Stupid fucking game.
But Hades might be a Greek god. I reckon.
All right. Next one's a tough one. Pubic lice.
Pubic lice. Look, this one's hard.
What do we reckon?
Because you know what?
Greek god or STI?
Just give me a moment.
I'm on the fence with this one.
That's so shitty.
What do you guys reckon at home?
Sorry.
This one is pubic lice.
Fuck.
Lock in an answer.
I am
Ben's
gonna.
lost.
I'm gonna have to lock in STI.
Is
then.
that even an STI?
That just sounds like a bad day. That just sounds like a horrible day.
Pubic lice. Is that even an STI? What is it going to be? A fucking Greek god?
Well, a fucking like a little fucking. I don't know. I would call it an infection.
Yeah, like
Like it's
Pubic
just a
lice.
rodent
It used
that
to be an
runs around
STD,
fucking
but like now they changed it to an STI.
Oh
So-
Jesus!
Yeah,
Pubic
Yeah.
lice
I'm
is a
gonna
matter
have
of
to
fact.
lock in STI.
It's
Yeah.
an STI.
Bullshit.
woo. Yep.
All right,
yes, yes.
this one's a bit of a harder
Yeah,
one.
this one's hard.
I'm fucking crying.
Molluscum.
Molluscum contagiosum.
Oh,
Molluscum contagiosum.
What do we reckon?
Well,
Greek
that
god or
sounds like Harry Potter or
STI?
Oh, the long name's throwing me. The long name makes
it
me
has
think.
to be an STI. No way.
There's no way that.
I
There's
mean, a Greek god's even like ever two words.
I don't know.
They are.
They are.
They are.
He's trying to throw us. Don't let him. Don't
Oh,
let him
so
draw
Greek
him.
god.
Nah, I'm going with STI. Molluscum can.
All right. It is. It's a STI.
Oh yeah.
Threw me off, you pig. When you said it is, I'm like,
It is.
Well, Ben went
no,
three.
it's definitely going.
You went 3 from 2. Aiden went 5 from 5.
3 from 2.
Oh fuck!
wait,
3 and
wait.
2. You went 3 and
Where's
2.
that go?
Aiden went 5 from 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mate.
Well,
What can you say? You know your STI.
I'll tell you what, Aiden must know his STI.
Mate, I'm pretty
is.
familiar with all those guys. Yeah. So
With all those guys,
yeah, pretty familiar. You know,
they're a part of my crew.
Cancroid.
They help me out whenever I
pubic
can.
lice. Yeah.
Now, Aiden.
Yeah.
Ooh, quite a day.
Quote of the day.
Yeah.
All right. So this is how we wrap up all of our episodes.
Yeah.
And it's something that we really enjoy doing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this one.
Ben, do you want to do this? No,
No,
Aiden's
Aiden
gonna-
has to.
Aiden's
Aiden
gonna
has
do
to do
it. So basically, what I want you to do, it's the quote of the day. I want
Yep.
you to lean forward, you look at the camera right in the eyes, and read out what it says right down there in the
We'll
in
see
the-
if you can
Can
pull
you
it off
remember
better
it?
than if you can pull it off better than Bo and Benny.
episode 1. I fucked it up,
Yeah.
and then
So
episode
then Bo
2,
took
Benny
it
fucked it
over.
up straight first go, and then got
Did
it
he?
out. Yeah,
I
he
got this.
did. He did. All
All right.
right,
Here we go.
you got
sure he
lean
did.
forward. You got to put your hands on your knees. Ready? You got
Hands
this?
on my knees. What kind of quote is this?
I don't know.
Jesus. All right. Here we
Lean
go.
forward.
Shut up, Ben.
Watch their eye lines. See where they're looking. All right. Don't count the days. Make the days count.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice.
Thank you, guys. That's just, yeah. I was a motivational speaker in another life, I think.
Oh, were you? Which life was that one? Was that the same one where you won
That was
the
the one.
voice?
That was the one.
Guess not.
Nah, not that one.
It's all right, man. Maybe one day.
Hey, mate, it's still too soon. Still too.
Can
soon.
you go on The Voice again?
As long as I'm not signed, yeah, I can.
Oh, really?
But I think if you
You'll get him next time.
I think if you win,
You'll get them
Yeah.
100%
As,
take
as
two.
long as that bloke Sam doesn't turn up on
as
his
long as
decks
he doesn't
again,
turn
he's
up with
good.
the looper.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't turn up on them fucking decks again, you'll.
What was his name?
I love you though, Sam.
I can tell you
Sam-
right now.
Sam
I
Perry.
reckon
Stupid fucking Sam.
Fuck.
I reckon if Sam Perry wasn't on that season of Voice, I reckon I would have remembered who you are. But he was just such a friggin', you know,
There was just something about him. I don't know if it was his height or
or the fact that he wasn't just singing, he was playing fucking.
yeah,
decks
he
as
was
well.
he was literally like as
Yeah,
well.
like that.
Yeah.
That is perfect, man. That
Yeah.
was a...
That is actually what it sounded
I think
like.
it must have been like a kind of.
I think you should go on The Voice
like that.
and act
Wow.
as Sam Perry. Is that his name?
Well, I have like
Sam Perry, yeah.
Sam Perry.
I do get told quite often that I do have quite a good singing voice.
Yeah? Who tells you that?
Oh, actually, people don't tell it to my face. Like,
you just sort of,
like
yeah,
I
you
hear.
can just tell?
You
Well-
hear
well-
from people telling other people.
Well, mum.
Yeah, true. No, you actually
no,
did
no,
hear
if
mum-
this sentence is starting
This-
with
no,
mum,
this is so
it's
true.
making
No,
it-
this is
hold on,
so
hold on.
true. This is
Mum
actually
told me
true
the other
story.
day. Mum told me the other day.
Yeah.
That I was driving this kid home,
Yeah.
and I had my music jamming, like I was jamming out into it, just singing,
Naturally.
and then yeah, that's it. And then a couple of days later, like. Mum tells me that this kid went home and told his mum that I've got a good singing voice. Like I'm good at
So
singing.
How
he,
good's that?
he told his mum that you have a good singing voice, and then his mum told your mum.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow,
and
this
then your
is
mum
like-
told you.
Told you.
It could have been like he
And then
could
you told
have
us.
said that like I had a shit voice, but it was
Now
just
we
a
told
case
them.
of Chinese whisperers. But
Do you know what I bet you happened? I
What?
bet you this kid has gone to his mum and said, "Fuck, don't let that Ben kid drive me home anymore. He's got a shit voice." And then she's told your mum that, but your mum's been like, "Oh, fuck, I can't say that." So she's gone, "Oh, Ben, he said you got a really good voice. Yeah, actually, he really did." I reckon that's what's
Personally,
happened, to be
I think
honest.
Ben has a great singing voice.
thanks, man.
Can we hear it?
If
So
I jam
welcome.
out to Lewis Capaldi, I'm there.
True.
What's
When are you
your,
going
what's
to
your favourite
Capaldi?
Lewis Capaldi song?
When is Lewis Capaldi concert in Melbourne? When is
June,
it? You're great at your calendaring system in your head then, aren't you?
July,
July?
April. What's the April?
We're in May, the very end of May.
No, we're in fucking June.
Oh, it's the first.
It's the 1st of June.
Fucking slip slap.
July.
Yeah, there you go. That's when.
I think it's July
July?
next month.
Oh, hey!
Sitting
It'll be
right
even
next
closer
to-
when this is released. It'll be like
That's
less
it.
than a month away.
Yeah.
Shit.
Who knows?
So yeah, you might like if you head over to our socials, you might see me jamming out to Lewis Capaldi on my.
Trust me, you
Personal.
won't. Yeah,
Trust
maybe
me.
on the
On my
personal.
personal.
But it will not be making the
It's
You'll-
not
you'll-
getting on the
Instagram.
amateur shit talking.
Not if
you'll,
I
you'll
have
find the
any
personal link in
ownership
bio.
in this podcast. All right. Well, I think it's about time to wrap up today's episode.
I reckon.
Thank you heaps for coming in,
Thanks
Aydan.
for coming in.
It was great
Mate,
chatting to you. It
Thank
was
you boys
great.
for having me. You too.
You're really good at your STIs and your Greek gods.
Greek
you can
gods.
really split the line between the two.
Oh, mate, you have no idea.
Okay. I'm going to leave that one there. Anyways, thank you guys very much for listening.
Should I say it?
Go for it, Ben.
Toodaloo.
No. You've brought the radio show to the fucking podcast. All right. Get fucked, Ben. Roll the outro music.